Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Keltoids, and you are about to embark on another episode of the Dream Stream. I had to get off about half an hour, 45 minutes ago, and I'm back, and I'm going to play games. You just pull this up.
What a peculiar name. I can't quite see. What a peculiar. I can't.
Oops.
The Devil's Toe, a local landmark. What a peculiar name. The Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself. Mr. Shoulder continues to prove himself elusive.
Hold up. What's that on his door?
A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon.
How about we chisel that off?
That is not coming off.
All right. Let's move on to maybe more drastic measures.
That would be rather cruel to the poor worm.
Life is cruel, my dear.
I'm not sure what that would achieve. No, that's not it.
Yeah, she doesn't want to set fire to the house. I mean, understandable.
I can't see how that will help me.
Maybe with the windows?
That's a peculiar idea.
All right, fine. You're no fun.
I've no desire to lug a fire of wood about the countryside. A woolen undergarment. Slightly damp. The trousers feel damp. Freshly hung or still wet from last night's rain?
Probably from the rain. Hang on a minute. My nose is running. It happens when I start getting tired. My nose runs. Be something else here that can help. Oh, garment. Found the rooster. Found all that.
This must provide a charming view across the moor. No, that won't achieve anything useful.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll.
Yes, I know that.
This is where I. This is where I.
Mhm.
That's a peculiar idea. Samuel Bryden. Death is only a shadow across the path to heaven. Forever in Light, Anne Kemp. I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Mm. I'm gonna go see what is happening at the Plow and Furrow.
I'll leave Cyril and Henry to their grand debate. I must say, last...
Nothing's changed.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment. There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment. It's my crate of excavation tools. It's my crate of excavation tools. I don't wish to carry around my heavy excavation tools. No, that's not it. No, that won't work. That's a peculiar idea. I can't see how that will help me. I shan't lower myself to such barbarity. I can't see how that will help me.
Live in the village of Bewley, where most special barrel can be found in the outskirts. It is rectangular in form and is certainly tall enough to stand up in place. The place is steeped in local legend, and there's a surrounding rumor of secrets to be found within. I hope you will not misunderstand me and find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit Bellway and excavate the barrel, I will be pleased to be your guide. Please send your response to the Plough and Furrow, Bellway. I shall await your letter. Yours respectfully. And this is just same old, same old.
I can't reach the window from down here. The lavatory window. I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise, the locals would be rolling them into their cellars. Sturdy-looking barrels, no doubt used to store ale. I suspect the barrels are... No, that's not it. I'm not sure what that would achieve. I'm not sure what that would... I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
Nothing. Maybe I should just go take a nap.
I've too much to do today to waste time sleeping. The bed is comfortable enough. have nothing else to ask. I don't think anyone is home.
What?
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment. I can't think of anything else to... I don't need to go in there again. He's currently debating the merits of the railway station at the inn. He's currently debating... No one here. I don't think anyone is home. This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone. This must belong... Perhaps this belongs to a merchant.
Merchant. He would not be a merchant.
There's nothing else.
Nothing has changed.
It's locked. No, that won't achieve anything useful. No, that won't achieve anything useful. I'm not sure what that would achieve. I can't see how that will help me. No, that's not it. I shan't be visiting the Badgers again. I was lucky to escape intact. I don't think anyone really... I don't wish to give that away. I don't wish to give... I'm not sure they would be interested. I don't wish to give that away.
Okay, so then where are we supposed to go?
There's nothing else I... Bewley, home of the elusive Hobbs Barrow. The tracks look quite untarnished. I don't think many trains come through here.
All right, so we appear to be kind of stuck. You know, in games like this, it happens. Just don't panic.
What a peculiar name, the Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself. I don't wish to dig it.
I could put a worm in it.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Wish harder puzzle. Game ball could be a little higher. Oh, really?
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
B2 Tech is back.
A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon.
Town Square. Let's go see how the blacksmith is liking his new fossil.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Fine. But, damn.
This must belong to some...
I've knocked on all these doors. Back to here. Well, now the dolls are gone. So as of right now, I'm just kind of wandering.
The Plough and Furrow Inn. That's a peculiar idea. That's a peculiar...
Oh, maybe I can actually give it back.
I can't think of anything else. There's nothing else I would...
get a worm on that rock, discovering, investigating. So maybe I can return my trowel back to this.
I'm not sure they would be interested.
Said return it to the garden when I was done. I guess now's not the time.
Unfortunately, I don't think the cakes are free.
Hmm.
I can't think of any. I've no time for such things. This must be where the local vicar sacrifices the newborns. This must be stained glass depictions of various biblical scenes. It's locked. Locked as well. I think they all might be. The key is clearly the wrong shape for this lock.
Clearly. I feel like there's something in here that would help me. It's just that
I've no time for such things.
where is the room? Sacrifice the newborns. That's a lie, B2 Tech.
This appears to be a recently dug, unmarked grave. William Paxton, modest and gentle of heart. Margaret's Lookout.
We'll just have a sit.
I wonder who Margaret is, or was. Margaret's... I wonder, or was.
Use your shovel. Dig your grave. Sit and settle down. Maybe if we sit here long enough, something will happen. And no. Got it. And we're just back to square one again.
I've no desire. I've no desire.
What on earth could these worms be for?
I can't see how that will help me. No, that's not it.
Alright. I'm just gonna go back.
I have nothing else. I've too much to...
Too much
I've
to
stored a
do.
box. I've hung my side from... I don't wish to... I don't wish to carry the... I don't want to take the painting... I don't want to take the painting with me. I don't wish to take it.
Or like what the immediate goal?
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now. The painting depicts a rocky edge lake. A small bronze plate states the name Lake Cubilius. A pixie-faced peasant boy painted in a naive style. Stanley is yet to set the fire for today. These two are as stubborn as each other. I'll leave Cyril and Henry to their grand debate.
Gosh, stop. What?
This is the key to my room upstairs. I shall lock the room on my way out. I don't wish to store that in there. Good day, sir.
He's just drunk. Oh boy.
I don't think anyone is home. The door has been boarded up. The building looks... I'm not sure what that would achieve. Quite an ornate construction. This was created with pride and care. The cross denotes this as the site of a market, or perhaps a site of traditional religious significance.
Maybe the worm with the
I
hole?
shan't be visiting the badgers again. I was lucky to escape intact. I shan't be visiting the badgers again. No, that won't work. I shan't be visiting the badgers again.
Right, well, maybe you can cover the hole. You know what I mean? And I've showed the glove to everybody.
I've had this for years. It's looking like it could break at any moment, really. I can't think of...
These workers just taking forever.
The bucket has seen better days. The bucket is rusty and full of holes. I have nothing else to ask. I'm not sure they would be interested. A simple broom.
Yeah, this is...
The bucket is rusty.
I feel like I could use a bucket with that's rusty and has holes. Some way. I would figure out how to use it. We're knocking on people's doors, I guess.
I don't think anyone is... The building is in a dilapidated... The door has been boarded up. I can't see how that will help me. No, I'm not here to excavate this building. The sign is in a shabby state, but the shop appears to be a cobbler's. He's currently debating. The Plough and Furrow Inn.
Yes, we've determined this.
It's my crate of excavation tools. I don't wish to carry around my heavy excavation tools. I don't wish to carry around my heavy excavation tools.
I was trying to put something inside.
No, that won't achieve anything useful. I'm not sure what that would achieve. No, that won't work. That's a peculiar idea. That's a peculiar idea. I'm not sure what that would achieve. I can't see how that will help me. That's a peculiar idea. I'd rather not go into those horrible toilets again. Sturdy-looking barrels, no doubt used to store ale. I suspect the barrels are empty, otherwise the locals would be rolling them into their cellars.
Empty barrels. Can we use empty barrels
No, that
for
won't
anything?
work. I can't see how that will...
Right, nothing here.
Nobody home. The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
All the spots here.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being. I've no use for ashes. Stanley is yet to set the fire for today. I'll leave Cyril and Henry to their grand debate. I must say, last night has rather put me off. This painting shows a Rubenesque figure brushing her hair. Quite unusual to see such a sensual work in a room like this. The painting depicts a rocky-edged lake. A small bronze plate states the name Lake Cubilius. Pulling the bell would be quite unbecoming of me.
Oh man, kind of stuck. Kind of stuck up in my fuck ups.
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now. There's nothing else I... Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be the local post office. I've already taken my crate.
She's like, I don't need to be here anymore.
The door has been boarded up. The building looks like a ruin. No one here. The delicate flowers smell rather sweet. No, that's not it. I can't see how that will help me. I can't see how that will help me. That's a peculiar idea. I'm not sure what that would achieve. That's a peculiar idea.
Ugh. I don't know. Anybody can find that ferry. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Very mushroom garden.
A fine assortment of baked goods. A lovely treat for those who enjoy such things. This is where I dug up. I've already taken one. Look at it writhing away. I've already taken one. Look at it writhing away.
Is there something I missed in this hole? Maybe.
I've already taken one. No, that won't work. No, that won't work. No, that's not it. That's a peculiar idea. No, that won't achieve anything useful.
Gee golly gosh, what am I supposed to do? The lamp in the hole.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Me neither. Put the worm back in the hole.
I can't see how that will help me.
Maybe make the hole bigger.
That's a peculiar idea.
Oh, shut up. All right. Move on, move along.
As I trudged through the barren moors, with only the odd sheep for company, I reflected upon my visit to Bewley thus far. The enigmatic Mr. Shoulder and his puzzling disappearance. The townsfolk of Bewley, who had made it as difficult as they could for me to find Hobbs Barrow. The suspicion, the wariness in their eyes. Only now I know it was actually fear. In the end, it was the innocence of a child, young Jane, that condemned me to my fate. I've no desire to wander the furrows. The gate opens out into a vast tilled field. The gate opens... This is not mine to take. Easy, girl. I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable. What a wild-looking thing.
Coffee brewing. Well, pour over. Easy, girl. Yeah, girl. Bucket. She's like, nope.
do you want?
My name is Thomasina Bateman. Mr. Bryden, I presume.
Aye. What do you want, lass?
I understand Hobbs Barrow is located on your land.
Oh, well, yes. Why'd you ask?
I am an antiquarian, Mr. Bryden. I'm writing a volume on the barrows of England.
Oh, I suppose you'll be wanting to dig about it.
If at all possible, Mr. Bryden. I was invited to Bewley by Mr. Leonard Shoulder, who told me such an excavation would be possible.
Leonard Shoulder? Ha! I haven't seen him in years. The last I heard he were on death's list.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Bryden.
I live here with my wife. And I might be long in tooth, but I can still run this farm without too much help.
Was there a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Aye. My brother dug it up. Must have been, what, 25 years ago? You see, whatever he found inside, well, it drove him mad.
Oh?
Aye. I moved back here to look after him. Poor bastard hanged himself not long after.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bryden. That's terrible.
Aye. Time passes, but it were an awful thing.
What did your brother find?
Samuel. Samuel were his name.
Sorry, what did Samuel find in the barrow?
I don't know. But something went wrong. Afterward, he could barely speak. You couldn't make out a word like.
That must have been hard.
He lost a hand in that excavation too, you know.
Goodness me, how?
I try hard not to speculate on what might have happened, lass. I'd see him disappear into that barrow, dragging timber in with him. You'd hear him hammering away for hours. I offered him help, but he'd have none of it. Soon enough, he blocked the entrance off. To look at it now, you'd never know the thing we dug up. The land has reclaimed it.
Who else was involved in the excavation?
2 others, I believe. Outsiders, perhaps. I can't say for sure. I think they left town pretty swiftly afterwards. I lived in Bakewell at the time. I only moved back here to look after Samuel. I took over the farm when he passed away.
I see. What can you tell me about your farm?
Samuel's fair to side. We're a fortunate family. The soil is fertile here. Crops grow without too much trouble. All the other farmers round here raise livestock. Even Lord Panswick. We grow feed for him.
Most fortunate, Mr. Bryden. Is your wife home?
She's out in fields, lass. Pulling weeds. The curse of such fertile soil. 40 years we've been married. I couldn't do it without her, you see.
How splendid.
Aye. My wife is a fine woman. Are you married, lass?
No, no. I've had my fair share of proposals, Mr. Bryden, but that's not the life for me.
Marriage is an important institution. You'll find a man one day.
I manage rather well without one, Mr. Bryden. You haven't seen Mr. Shoulder for some time?
I hear about him now and then, but it must be a good few years since I set eyes on him.
He hasn't been here to visit Hobbs Barrow?
Not to my knowledge. I heard he's beset by ailments. Don't leave his home often.
How odd. I assumed he'd spoken to you about my visit.
Not at all.
I feel like you need a notebook for this game.
What can you tell
Yeah,
me
there's
about
so much
Mr.
stuff going
Panswick?
on.
He keeps us going. Most of our crops go to feed his animals.
What is he like?
Oh, I've hardly laid eyes on him. He sends his workers here to pick up the crops.
I see. That's quite an intimidating goat you own.
The old girl does a better job of protecting this farm than any hound would. She still produces a lot of milk for us, so we forgive her temper.
You say Mr. Shoulder is at death's door. What exactly ails him?
I'm unsure. It's just what I've heard. I wouldn't want to speculate on matters that are not my business.
Mr. Bryden, may I please have your permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
No. Have you not been listening, lass? Samuel found something in there that's best left to rot. No digging here, lass.
Okay. As you wish. I'm afraid I won't take no for an answer, Mr. Bryden. Wouldn't you like to find out more about what Samuel found in there? Yeah, we'll just
I'm
use that.
afraid I won't take no for an answer, Mr. Bryden.
Well, you're going to have to.
Perhaps I can at least see Hobsbawm.
I suppose you've come a long way to be here, lass.
All the way from London, Mr. Bryden.
Have you any proof
Hmm.
of all you've told me?
You wish to see proof of what, Mr. Bryden?
I can't let any Tom, Dick or Harry wander around me fields. What proof have you of your claims?
You wish to see proof of what, Mr. Bryden?
I can't let any Tom, Dick or Harry wander around me fields. What proof have you of your claims?
Thanks for your time.
Ta-ra now.
Proof. Maybe I can show him the papers.
Here is proof that Mr. Shoulder invited me to Bewley in order to excavate Hobsbawm.
Leonard making bold promises, I see. Don't make me regret this. But yes, you can have a look at it.
Thank you.
Any road. Once you've set your eyes on it, you won't be wanting out to do with it. The place gives one a queer feeling.
So where can I find it?
Through that gate to your left. Just head straight across the top to the field there. After 10 minutes or so, you'll see Barra, set on a hill ahead.
Thank you again, Mr. Bryden. I really do appreciate it. I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
All right. Well, it's 9:30, and I am struggling to stay awake. So I thought I would have a little bit more strength in me, but I do not. So thank you for watching me play. Hope you enjoyed yourself yet again. Yeah, B2 Tech says stay tuned for the next episode of the Dream Stream. Until next time, I'm your host, Keltoids. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good day.